What does a direct care worker look like to you? Are direct care workers just people who provide personal care, have little education, are paid poorly, and receive little training? Direct care workers provide personal care such as assistance with eating, bathing, and dressing for older adults who may have lost independence due to chronic illness or impairment. Often underestimated, direct care workers play a crucial role that safeguards the quality of life of the person they take care of. Let's hear Sid's story as a direct care worker.
Hi, my name is Sid. I'm a single mom of two and I care for an older disabled brother. We live in a rented apartment and we pretty much get by week to week. I graduated from high school and I've got a couple of community college classes under my belt. And at this point, I've been working as a direct care worker for 10 years. You know, people underestimate the importance of the role I play as a direct care worker. They only see me as a person who provides hands-on care. My visits provide important social connections for my clients and my families. The families often share information with me that they don't tell anybody else. As a direct care worker, I'm part of a larger interprofessional care team centered on the person living with dementia and their family caregiver. I serve as the eyes and ears of the care team.
Direct care workers can be gatekeepers for client safety, but it's not easy to provide care for a frail older person, particularly when this person has dementia. As the most common cause of dementia, Alzheimer's disease is a prevalent neurological disorder that affects over 5 million older adults in the U.S. Here, Sid shares her challenges when she provides care to a person with Alzheimer's disease.
I have a really tight schedule. I visit a lot of homes every day. A big part of my job involves providing personal care. That means I help people with bathing, toileting, and oral care. I need to make sure that I keep my clients as safe as possible while they're in my care. For example, the bathroom can be a really dangerous place with really hard surfaces, and bathing is a very private thing. Clients can react in ways you don't expect or might not understand. They may not know what's happening during a shower. If they've had a past sexual abuse situation, there may be some really bad memories that come back. They might resist your attempts to provide care, and they can really slip on a wet surface or bump against a fixture so easily. An injury can happen in a split second to both your client and to you.
There may be other challenges in addition to what Sid has shared. However, there are strategies to address these challenges.
I've learned that I need to leave my own issues and my own busy schedule at the door and focus on the client who's right in front of me. I've learned some really simple tips to prevent injuries and some behavioral approaches that help me provide safe care. For example, I always check the water temperature before a shower. I always explain what I'm about to do before I do it. I use short, simple sentences. I say what I'm doing and why. Sometimes I even sing or hum to my clients to help them feel more calm.
Sid acts as a thoughtful and resourceful caretaker. She also found through her caregiving experience, her views of dementia have been transformed.
I used to think that when you got old, you automatically got dementia. It made me afraid of getting older, as that meant I was going to get dementia too. It made me want to avoid working with older people altogether. I now understand that each person retains their own unique identity, who they are as a person. People living with dementia have lived full lives. They may not remember their son's name or what happened yesterday, but they sure can recall stories about their childhood and growing up. I just love hearing their stories.
Direct care workers provide essential support to people living with dementia and their family members. Not all direct care workers have found their experience fulfilling or satisfactory. Unfortunately, many experience stress and burnout at high rates. Providing training and support is critical to prevent stress and burnout of direct care workers, as well as to ensure the quality of care they provide to people with dementia. Let's hear some suggestions from Sid.
As the eyes and ears of the interprofessional team, it's important to train direct care workers to recognize the signs of abuse, neglect, or financial exploitation, and signs of caregiver stress and burnout. If I recognize the signs early, I can play an important role in sharing really timely information for follow-up by other members of the care team. You can train me to document what I observe, and here in my visit notes, you can train me to report the details to my supervisor, and you can help me learn how to follow my reporting requirements to Adult Protective Services when appropriate.
As we heard from Sid's caregiving experience today, what can we do to prevent abuse and neglect of persons with dementia? If you're a family member, it's an expectation to appreciate direct care workers' contributions while voicing your concerns directly and respectively. If you are a direct care worker, it's an expectation to observe and report any signs of abuse or neglect happening with the person who has dementia to the family members and Adult Protective Services, while providing quality of care to the needs of the person. Let's all work together to create a safe environment for people living with dementia.